What's up, guys? I'm super excited to bring you this one. Today I'm in Milford. Like I said, guys, I'm all throughout the state. I help everyone throughout the state. So today I'm in Milford at Simpson's Crossing. These houses are built by DR Horton. Behind me, we got the Jefferson model right behind me here. It's a townhouse, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, about 1365 is the square footage. Out in here, great location, Milford School District. Right off of 113, so super convenient. A little later in the video, we'll do our drive around and I'll show you, how close it is. But with that being said, my name is Brandon Windom. I help people buy and sell homes here in Delaware. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about everything, living, breathing, everything you need as far as if you're thinking about moving here to Delaware, buying or selling a home here in Delaware. And if you're thinking about buying or selling a home here in Delaware, I'd definitely love to have a conversation, see if I can help you out. So I'll put my info on screen here and again in the description below. But with that being said, let's hop right into it. Again, out here, I know you guys already, I'll give you my spiel again. But if you're looking to purchase a new construction home, whether it be in this community or any other community, make sure you reach out to your realtor first. Even if it's not me, make sure you reach out to them first so that you can actually take that representation with you, and they'll pay for that representation. So you have somebody representing your best interest, and it's just not you working hand in hand with the builder. But with that being said, let's get right to it. So we have the Jefferson model here. We got the end unit. Again, like I said, 3-bed, 2.5 bath. About 1,300 square feet. And actually in this community as it stands right now, obviously it just depends on when you're watching this video, but they're actually $299, so under $300,000, which is hard to find, especially if you're looking in Milford. There isn't really much new construction out here in Milford as of yet. So definitely definitely good to get in while the getting is good. So as we walk in, obviously you're going to be greeted to the living room here, 9-foot ceilings, LVP throughout, granite countertops, gas appliances, so is natural gas out here. One of the good things I do like, talked about it before, that I do like about DR Horton is kind of what you see is what you get. And this community is no different. One very good plus here, especially, if you're someone, this is your first home, or, you just want to save some money, this is definitely a good option. They do include all the appliances here. So stainless steel appliance, you got your dishwasher, gas range, your microwave, the washer and dryer, it's all included. Right here, you got a little powder room, so your half bath. So if you do have, people over, they can use the bathroom down here. They don't have to go upstairs or use the bathroom. I really do like this space. Very, very inviting. You know what I mean? It's very open. So if you're having anything or doing anything at your house, everyone's here, and it doesn't feel like anybody's kind of forgotten about or in like a dark corner by itself. Some people don't like that. I've actually had a lot of people, I've actually had quite a few people tell me that when they're cooking, that they actually want to be kind of away from, if they are having like an event or something like that. He's like, I don't like everybody on top of me while I'm cooking or looking at what I'm doing. I don't know. Let me know if you feel that way in the comments below. You got to guard that secret recipe, or anything like that. But that is one thing that I have. So I guess it just depends on what you like. Here, unfortunately, there are no garages, so you just have kind of like the outdoors. It is a beautiful day outside. I actually wasn't planning on coming out of here, but I was just out here, man. I was like, I got it. So you got back here, and then you have, your own parking space, 2 parking spaces. Unfortunately, you don't have, a garage or anything like that. But again, so here we go here. In this is just your utility closet here. So utility closet, HVAC, hot water heater, again, is natural gas out here. And through here, I guess this could double as, you could either do it as a pantry or maybe a pantry and a coat closet if you wanted a coat closet. Right here, they just have, you know, their printers and everything in here, but could definitely put some racks up in here and have like a little nice walk-in pantry if the cabinetry wasn't enough. So that being said, we'll go upstairs. That's where all the bedrooms and the rest of the bathrooms are. Another great thing about this area, before I forget, is that it does fall under the USDA. So USDA is a specific type of loan program, and you don't have a down payment with it. So that's really great. And then they do offer some incentives depending on, you know, credit scores, all that, down payment assistance, all that other good stuff. So if you want more info, just reach out to me. And I can get it all for you. But walking up the steps, very, you know, all the way up. So it doesn't feel claustrophobic for the most part coming up here. As we come up, you kind of have like the little division where you have your two other rooms, and then you have your primary right here. You have the full bathrooms that's shared by those two additional bathrooms. So pretty standard, like I said, tub surround, LVP. And in here you have your two additional rooms. So nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy in here. Pretty straightforward, not the biggest rooms, not the smallest. But you know, hey, for, you know, under 300 new construction, you're not going to have to worry about anything because it's going to come with, you know, it's different warranties. It's not bad, especially, you know, if you're someone who's, you know, maybe it's your first house, you know, you buy it with a, I mean, I don't know. I probably wouldn't recommend buying it with a friend, or, I mean, if you know, or a sibling or something like that, just to have something so you don't have to rent. I mean, and then you could potentially turn it into a rental or sell it. There's going to be a lot of equity in this. I think in not just in this community, but just in Milford in general, because it's blowing up. I mean, they're putting in development after development. So there's going to be about 700 homes in this community, I believe. And they're actually going to be like, it's going to be like a shopping center that they put in here eventually. I don't know how far off that is. But I do think it's going to be a really good area. And so you get in, you know, in the beginning stages, and then you just sit on that equity because things are definitely going to go up. I mean, inflation is always happening. always happening. So let me get you another angle here. I try my best, man. I'm not the best cameraman. I will attest to that. But try to get you the angles here. Let me get in this closet. Show you the closet in here. So, you know, a little decent sized closet. Nice little walk-in. Walk in here. You can always change these shelves in here. I always recommend that. I always recommend changing these shelves in here, these wire shelves. I had them at my house, and literally everyone is falling off the wall. And they say, oh, well, it may not be in the studs. They was in the studs. All right. You know, and it still fell down. It's just like, I don't know how the weight's distributed. It's just not enough. Like, these things fell in. Like, I just had to do different closet systems for all my closets in my house now. And honestly, like, it just helps the space a lot better anyway. But let me get off that. So obviously you have your ensuite here, and y'all don't want to see me. So we got dual vanity, big glass mirror, another, you know, just an insert here, LVP, I'll kind of show you from this side. So I'll give you a better angle here. I know this mic is gonna pick up everything. Like when that turns on in there, that mic just picks up. This mic just picks up everything with that vent. Hopefully it's not too loud. But with that being said, like I said, if you're, or maybe I don't know who all watches this. You know, if there's definitely investors or someone, like I said, just looking to get in that first house and they don't want to rent. This is definitely like a great option. You don't see much around this price point, especially in Milford. Like I said, we're right off of 113. So, I mean, you just come right out. I'll actually show you in a second here. We'll go take a ride around the neighborhood. You can see the neighborhood and everything, and then I'll let you see what's around in the area. So let's go do that now. All right, so we're going to go around here, just going through. I'm actually pretty excited because it's the first time I'll be using, I bought a new camera to give you guys like a better angle of the community when I do these drive-through tours. So I gotta turn around here. So I wanna get through the community. You have to let me know. I'm like looking down. You have to let me know what you guys think. So yeah, just going through here. So they have a combination of both townhouses and a single family, but as the time I'm doing this, they had sold all the single families, and it might be a bit until they start, you know, actually going through the single families again, like building them. But eventually they will. Like I said, it's gonna be like I think she said 700 or 800 houses out here. Here's where some of the lots are going to be, and where they're building at, you know, pretty much anywhere you see like those little green tubes for the most part. And this is close to the beginning of the community, because it's been here. I want to say it's been here for about, I don't want to say about 4 or 5 years now. But yeah, they're going to be building out here for a while. Yeah, because I remember when they first started building out here, I want to say it was under 300 still for maybe a single family or close to it. So I'm just going to come out here. They have like 2 entrances you can come out, but I'm going to come out here. I'm going to take us to 113. Like I said, super close. Like, yeah, super close. Super close to 113. So you're going to get on, and like I said, you can either take 113 south, and that's going to take you all the way to the beaches, or you can go north and, you know, go back north. Like if you wanted to go towards Dover, or even further up in Newcastle County. But Milford area, it's growing rapidly, like super fast. And they're kind of there's only a few options for new construction out here. But definitely one of the most affordable ones in the area, especially out here. But I only see it, you know, continuing to move that way, moving forward. So you got a little BB Healthcare medical group here for urology. Got a house for sale over here, and literally at this stop sign, this is you know, DuPont Highway. So 113, Boulevard, I guess it says. So I'm gonna go through here. So this is just to show you how close, things are. So I'm gonna cross over here, and there's actually a Redner's right here. So that's a local grocery store that we have. It's actually, from my understanding, it's owned by the employees. But great, local produce. decent prices, can't complain. But it's literally right here. What I'll do, because I mean, since it is so short, what I'll do is once I get there, that is one of the things that sucks right here. There is no light, so I gotta cross this highway, and just depending on how the traffic is, or you might get caught here for a little bit, but it's not too bad. Now during the summertime, you'll definitely see a lot more traffic through Milford. Definitely, because like I said, we're just taking 113 right on into the beaches. So you can definitely get a lot of traffic that way. I guess I should have came out where the light was. You guys just see me sitting here. But it is nice outside, man. It is beautiful out today. I couldn't have probably picked a better day. It's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. I did want to show you like a dark and gloomy background. I'm actually a little nervous too, because this is, like I said, this is the first time I'm using this new camera, and I got it on the roof. It's got a pretty strong magnet on it, so I mean, if you guys just see this thing fumble or something like that, you know what happened. But yeah, so you got a little shopping center here, Dollar Tree. What else is in here? It's been a while since I mean, obviously you guys know I don't live in Milford, so it's been a while. We got nails and spas, Supercut, liquor store. You want to get a little drinky drink if that's your thing. A little something after a long day, long hard day of work. Physical therapy, elite training, finance. Got to be a Chinese spot in here. Yep, there you go, China Taste. So yeah, a little bit of everything, in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double back, and I'm gonna go back onto 13 and just take to the kind of take you through like the main, I guess like the main artery, at least I would say, like that's where most of your commercial, like most of the commercial business, like other businesses, grocery stores, gas stations, and everything else are going to be, at the top of 13 here. It just sucks that there is no light. Oh, there it is. I'm about to say, it's got to be a light to turn left. I'm tripping, y'all. So it always looks so weird when you can't go straight. But I'm sure eventually they're going to, because like I said before, in the community, they're going to have some sort of shopping center. Kind of like, I guess like a baby, I mean, if you're, kind of familiar with Delaware at all, like a little baby 5 Points, but it's going to be incorporated right into the actual community. So I'm guessing that this will be a road to either get out or leading towards it. But as right now, it's just dirt. So, and this light, I'm sure, is going to take forever. There we go. So for the most part, I feel like the speed limit is just kind of, it says strictly enforced, but I feel like it's just a suggestion, because I don't think anybody goes the speed limit on 13 or 1, especially on 1. That's just, you might as well just turn that into like a drag strip. Everybody is just like balling when they go out through there. So we got a Royal Farms over there. I don't know if the camera's wide enough to catch that or not. And so this is like just 113 heading north. So I'm going, more towards Dover. The next closest city to us probably would be Frederica. Probably running to Frederica first. But yeah, to kind of give you a look at the area. I know it looks like super rural here. You're probably thinking like, well, Brandon, where where the hell is everything? So it's coming up soon, I promise. It's just that a little heavier traffic today. I mean, I guess just because it's so nice out, and I know everybody who may be watching this from New York or New Jersey, like, that's not traffic, Brandon. But to me, it kind of is. Like, we could be usually it's not as many cars on the road, but so here we go here. So this is kind of this is coming into Kent County. So if you've seen any of the other videos that I've ever done talking about Milford or anything, so Milford is one of those cities that are in between both counties. So where the actual community is located, that's Sussex County, and this is Kent County. But you see how close that is. The difference of a couple minutes. So here we are, right on here. Like, this is where pretty much all your day-to-day, everything that you're going to be looking for is going to be at, just right off of 13. All the staples, because people ask me all the time. They're just like, wherever we are, whether it's Felton, Milford, Dover, they're just like, what's around here? So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to come on here, just so you kind of see, kind of the, regular stuff that everyone else has, Jersey Shore, McDonald's, Jersey, I said Jersey Shore, Jersey Mike's, McDonald's, Hardee's, Applebee's, Popeyes, Little Caesars, got a Goodwill, got an Aldi, Planet Fitness. So if you're someone who maybe, want a gym or something like that, it's right around the corner. It's not far at all. Dunkin' Donuts. What else? We got Big Lots, Tractor Supply, Pizza Hut, barbershops, Sherwin-Williams if you want to paint. The one thing about all those new construction houses, they are going to come all like just white walls for the most part. So it, definitely if you're going to want to paint, right here, right around the corner, you're not going to go far. I guess I'll just keep going down. Until I find somewhere I can kind of pull into. So you got Popeyes, got a little, if you wanted to come to like the Milford area, like if you're going to stay for a couple of days, you got a Comfort Inn here if you want to do your research and everything. You got a Christiana Care here of Milford. I don't believe it's open yet, but more, like I said, more things. You got the Bay Health over here. This is the area where the old Bay Health used to be at, but they moved it to the bigger, newer hospital that's a little bit further. I guess it would be east a little bit. As a move, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm terrible when it comes to directions. People are like, yeah, just go east. I'm like, is it left or right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, just keep heading south or east or something like that. I'm terrible when it comes to that. So obviously you stay on here where all your, where all the staples are. Delaware kind of works like that through most of the state. Like, 13, you're gonna see all of your, big commercial retail businesses. Right over here, you got your Walmart. You got your Walmart over there. And then you actually have the new movie theater that they just built. I'm actually gonna turn in here. And I mean, so that's pretty much it for this one. Hopefully I don't give it an accident, because this truck was trying to bend this corner. Listening to that, I must have turned that corner too fast. I messed up my whole setup here. So yeah, so like being said, that was Simpson's Crossing, a little tour of Milford. I'm actually going to try to go through some of these towns and cities a little bit more, so you kind of see the area and everything. But if you're looking for other communities, or just looking for just more information in general, I got a ton on the channel. I'll put a couple videos right over here for you guys.